Hey there, I am in Casey, Illinois. Now, this was your average Illinois Midwestern town, but they decided to change things up. They needed something to embrace and to make them likable, frankly. So they have started building the world's largest things. Now, this is something I search out all across the country, and this town has the most world's largest things, and we're gonna go check those out. We'll start off with, in my opinion, the most incredible one. Right here is the world's largest chair. Now, the title of the world's largest chair has actually been a long historical battle. I believe the first one was in Pennsylvania, then another town in North Carolina decided to build the next world's largest chair. And the battle has gone on, and until recently, it was in Fanning, Missouri on Route 66. But in 2015, Casey decided to build the world's largest chair, and this chair is actually it's a hotly contested title still. Other chairs claim to be the largest. This is actually it, which is freaking awesome. It's 57 feet tall. Seriously, look at that. That is so cool. They even have a walking path around it. Here, this is the back side of the chair. Yeah, so this is Casey's thing, having the world's largest things here. Look at that. Wind chime. And that is right there. This thing is 55 feet tall. Fortunately, it's not going off, but you can see the world's largest wind chime and the world's largest chair behind it. Truly incredible. And the chair here is actually built on the old National Road, the first federally funded road that went west. The pioneers who passed right here almost 200 years ago never could have imagined the world's largest wind chime right along its path, but here it is. And right here is their current project of the next world's largest thing. This is the world's largest Teeter-Totter under construction. So that's pretty big. I wonder if that's gonna work. That'd be pretty fun. The town has a whole workshop dedicated to building big things. Its hours said it would be open today, but unfortunately it looks like it's closed. That sucks. That would have been cool. See, the town is otherwise a very quaint, kind of quiet, Midwestern town. Like that little mural there. But yeah, they just incorporated world's largest things. They adopted that, and I guess that has been successful for the town, and it's brought a lot of people like me into town to go look for stuff and help in the local businesses. This is interesting, a giant green bike or something. I don't know. I'm gonna do something I've never done before. Go into an old lady's yarn store. Here, these are the world's largest knitting needles. About 15 feet tall, 25 pounds each.
She is more of a wool person, and she's a spit splice person. Yeah. And she can't spit splice it.
Look at this giant wood carved corn stalk. Very appropriate for the area. Look at this old Cumberland Presbyterian church. Pretty cool. Right here is a giant yardstick. All the big things in town have biblical quotes on them. Yeah, that is pretty big, 35 feet long. Look at that mural. So God made a farmer. I think this is the main intersection. section in town here. Now look how big this pencil is. That is massive, and there's a biblical quote on there. Okay. Seriously, that's a big pencil. How many times have I said something similar to that? Look at this, the world's largest mailbox. You can actually climb up there. There's a guy up there, and there you go. Now let's go inside the world's largest mailbox. We're in. Let's look outside at the view of beautiful Casey, Illinois. You can see the largest cherry over there. Giant bird cage. Incredible. And this is a legit mailbox. See the back of the mailbox. And there's another world's largest thing inside Casey's Candy Depot. And these are the world's largest pair of wooden shoes. These things are apparently 1 ton each.
$2.14.
They have an old railroad track, used 1890 to 1938. And this is a giant bird cage. That's a giant minion. Probably the most controversial thing here because apparently a lot of people hate them. Now I'm at the Casey Country Club, and right there is the world's largest golf tee. Is it bad that I don't know what a golf tee is? And for my last stop here in Casey, I have found the world's largest pitchfork. This is a behemoth farming tool. That is very cool. Well, that's all the world's largest things in Casey, but I heard there's a few others in the area, so I figured I would go drive out to those too. This is a very appropriate photo op here. Now I'm in a small farming town east of Casey, and this is Martinsville. And this is where the Martinsville Agriculture Fair is held, and right here is the world's largest horseshoe. Actually, that's a lie. This is the second largest horseshoe. It was built in 2013, but in 2015 there was a slightly larger horseshoe built in Kentucky, so this is no longer the world's largest horseshoe, but it is the heaviest horseshoe still. This is their little arts hall, and I think there's a thoroughbred track back here. On the sign coming into town, it said there's some thoroughbred history here. So, very interesting. Still a pretty big horseshoe. And here in the small town of Marshall, Illinois, is another world's largest thing. The world's largest gavel. Yes, here at the Clark County Courthouse, in this historic brick courthouse on the National Road that's really cool. The world's largest gavel lies underneath the balcony. Look at that. The world's largest gavel. How incredible. And they have a quote from Abraham Lincoln on it. The best way to predict the future is to create it. This is relatively new. The largest gavel was formerly in Columbus, Ohio at the Supreme Court of Ohio, but this was built in 2017, so it's the beginning of 2019, so it's a little more than a year old. Criminals beware, that is one big hammer of justice. There's a placard for the old courthouse. Apparently it was built in 1903. Look at that, there's an Abraham Lincoln statue here. I didn't know about this one. It's cool. Someone in their office in the courthouse is totally staring me down right now. Now right here is the Clark County Veterans Memorial. Very nice. So those were some of the world's largest things. Very cool to see. Definitely if you're on I-70 or something passing by, why not stop at these places? Just love stuff like that. If you like this video, you like the world's largest things and roadside attractions, then please check out my other videos, and thanks for watching.